Please welcome your New York Knicks. At guard, at 6 feet, number 8, Kemba Walker. At forward, at 6'8", number 30, center, at 7 feet, number 23, Mitchell Robinson. At forward, at 6'6", number 9, R.J. Barrett. At guard, at 6'2", number 11, the head coach of the Knicks, Tom Thibodeau. Fans, your New York Knicks.
Giving the gift of basketball here on this Christmas Eve. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. In this one, we'll see the New York Knicks against the Los Angeles Lakers. Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Brian, the Knicks are making a nice turnaround under Coach Tom Thibodeau. He said, quote, "It's a proud organization. I was here during the 90s. That doesn't have anything to do with today. Just like I don't want us looking ahead. I don't want us looking behind. Our focus has to be exactly on what's in front of us. Guys?"
That's a great point. Thanks, Allie. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Anthony Davis.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. We've got LeBron James. He's out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Martin in at the small forward. And for the Knicks, inside we have Randall and Robinson. Kemba Walker's out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Barrett in at the 3. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. They're different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Walker against Westbrook. Walker passes to Barrett. No good on the triple. Now here's Davis. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And that one drops.
Well, with as much defensive attention as AD gets, the passing lanes will be open for him. And those are the passes he needs to make.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Randall, right side. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Davis.
3-2.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. Tries it from 16. The Knicks pull it in. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with the victory.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Well, staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
You see defenders thinking about stepping in front of LeBron, but you also have to have the will to sacrifice your body.
It's stolen by James. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Davis. Robinson with the block. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. New York has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Randall. LeBron with the rebound.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Here's Westbrook. Ooh, good D by Irving.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
James with the ball, and Walker picks him up defensively. Westbrook gets the bucket.
Because of Westbrook's dynamic driving ability, sometimes the defense will give him some space from deep.
It's time for T-shirts. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer. All right, fans.
And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Knicks. They are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in.
Well, right now, for New York, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season. But now, they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
You know, that's the mindset you have to have. They know if they can get to the playoffs, they have the talent to do some real damage.
You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Now here's Irving. A 14-point game for him in the win against Cleveland. Randall outside.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Davis finds Westbrook. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Irving. Inside. Stolen by Davis. James, a good look. That's in there. Davis with the assist. James has got 6. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
And it's Walker off the drive. 5 to shoot. Screen by Robinson. Barrett passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
The size advantage gives them a clear path to the shot.
5.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
One thing you know when defending Barrett, he wants to get to the rim every chance he can.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. Your Knicks City Dancers.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Noel, he's checked in for Robinson. Reddish comes in for Barrett. Quickly is checked in for Irving. And Rose is subbed in for Walker. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Stevenson, no good. And you know, Grant, on his attacks to the basket, Barrett is looking for points, a foul, or both.
Oftentimes initiating the contact, too. As he gets more established in the league, he'll get more calls to go his way.
Quickly, outside. Noel with a screen on Davis. 4 on the clock. And it's blocked by Davis.
He's outstanding at using his wingspan to erase shots.
Oh, it's stolen. On the attack, Nunn. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
For three, Randall. He buries it from three. Randall's got 6.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Lakers lead.
Here's Horton Tucker. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Rose the pass to quickly. And again, New York with the triple.
Playmaker in every sense of the word. Rose is so good at breaking down defenses and creating for others.
Now here's Nunn. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Horton Tucker. And it's blocked by Noel. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Noel. 5 on the clock. Stevenson, no good. New York has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Randall outside. Lets the 3 fly. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts. The Lakers trail. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Davis. The Knicks pull it in. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
With 2 seconds left. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first personal.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Horton Tucker at the line. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And the Lakers making a change here. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead they're going to have to settle for the top.
What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for the New York Knicks. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And the imagination of Kyrie Irving finishing around the rim. He says it goes way back.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. That's what I go back to. I mean, this is when I'm in that situation, I kind of feel like the attitude I get is this is what I do.
Hey, can't you just picture Kyrie as a kid stretching the limits of his creativity?
I can. And legend has it, growing up, Kyrie's backboard had a corner busted off, so he learned to put spin on the ball to finish around it.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Nerlens Noel out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Kemba Walker. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Robinson in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's James. He's got 6. Well, C-Webb, congratulations are in order for being elected into the 2021 Basketball Hall of Fame class. And it's been a long time coming. Congrats.
Oh, man, thank you. I'm so incredibly thankful to everyone who supported me over the years. Shout out to Sacramento Kings. You know, I'm just honored to be recognized among the greatest to ever do it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. Martin, he's checked in for the Lakers. Westbrook comes in for none. Outside Walker. Pass to Noel. Into the lane. Now here's Irving. The three is up. They get the rebound. Noel, the pass to Robinson. Screen by Robinson. It's stolen by Bjelica. Martin takes it in. Shoots over Walker. And again, the Lakers, no good. The Knicks with the lead.
And if you want gymnastics, look no further than Russell Westbrook. Fights for every shot he gets. He doesn't let anyone on the other team get his way.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Anthony Davis.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And Chris, when you think about the ferocity Westbrook plays with, his rebounding really comes to mind.
You know, absolutely. I mean, at his size, Westbrook shouldn't be a force on the glass. But his intensity levels, the playing field, allowing him to beat out bigger guys to make possession.
Now here's Barrett. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Taken away. Irving against Davis. Westbrook outside. Back to Davis. Pass to Horton Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. A shot to stop the drought. Davis can't hit. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the wing on the left. Left side Irving. Down low. Oh, deflected. Here's Davis. Over Barrett. Robinson with the block. Walker passes to Robinson. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And the Lakers called for the foul. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them at early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Julius Randle's checked in for Noel. Reddish comes in for Barrett. Quickly is checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Rose is subbed in for Walker. And so he makes both from the line. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little, and forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
And you look at Randle, he's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. This wouldn't hurt him.
Outside Robinson. Fires the three. And Randall the bucket on the assist from Robinson. Randall's got 12 points in the game.
It's amazing how far Randall has come. I mean, from a role player to a star, and he's not done yet.
Now here's Davis. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count.
To stop the run. Westbrook can't hit. New York has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Randall, pass to Robinson. Randall with it. He's against Martin. Randall can't hit. The Lakers trail. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Davis. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Randall.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Drives to the hoop. Back to Reddish. Pass to Randall. Shot clock at 5. That shot, no good. Now the Lakers take it the other way. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
Yeah, it was a coin flip game. Both teams had chances to win. They pushed them as far as overtime. They ran out of gas.
Here's Reddish. The try by Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
One of the young power forwards, Randall, one of the best off the dribble
Knicks
drive.
lead 23.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Davis. 23 seconds left to play in the first half. Misses and the dry spell continues.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Randall outside. And he drives in. And so it's New York. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, Kemba. An impressive first half of basketball. What was the difference?
Just playing hard, playing with effort from the very beginning. You know, we had great intensity. Our togetherness was on another level, the way we were capable of playing, so that was the difference.
Togetherness, what a cool way to describe it. Guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Welcome, everybody. So far through the first 2 quarters, Julius Randle has really stood out.
The other teams made the mistake of letting him get hot. The basket is looking large to him right now. He's getting his shots from within the flow of the offense, forcing that little ugly defense to extend itself out there to the parking lot. And it's not working.
Let's move on to see what's coming up on the schedule.
And looking at the Kings matchup, this is one they'll be favored in, but they can't let their guard down. The talent disparity isn't that much. Worst thing you could do is play down to your competition.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Julius Randle has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Well, the Lakers shooting just 21% from the floor. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got Russell Westbrook, LeBron James out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Martin in at the 3. Westbrook, the pass to Davis. Fader on the way. Randall pulls down the board.
Turns an easy jump shot into a tough one by going to the fadeaway. Look what happened. Anthony Davis' first 7 seasons he spent in New Orleans. He never made it past the second round. But playing with LeBron, that makes all the difference, doesn't it?
Now here's Randall. 14 points for him. 4 on the clock. And it's blocked by Martin. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And the Lakers making a change here. Nunn's checked in. Hey, plenty of criticism came Davis's way when he asked for a trade. Now he's a champion, though, C-Web. Hard to fault him for that one.
Well, at this point in their careers, LeBron and AD both needed each other to compete for a title. Give them credit for seeing it and making it happen.
Davis with a screen on Irving. None, no good.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Randall can't hit.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Martin misses. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Irving. Outside Walker. Drops in the 3. Walker's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And Walker is what we call thirsty. He's thinking of firing as soon as he gets the rock. Great presence of mind from the point guard.
Here's Martin, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Westbrook. Robinson with the block. Westbrook with the miss. New York has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. It's Robinson, high post. Pass to Irving. Outside for Randall. The 3 is up. Rebound, the Lakers. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Offensive board, Davis. Robinson with the block. An open look for Irving. And it's Martin with the rebound.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
And finished off by Davis.
Oh, the timing on the play is exceptional. Davis arrives right on cue to slam it in.
Who wants a t-shirt? Your Knicks City Dancer.
Well, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Bielitsa is checked in for the Lakers. Gordon Tucker comes in for Martin. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Kicks it out to Barrett. The 3. Yes. Great play by Walker to set it up. Barrett's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
James outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Bielitsa. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The kick out to Walker. Back to Barrett. Here he goes. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Wow, wonderful court awareness that time. You count on Walker to find the open man.
Here's Horton Tucker, guarded by Barrett, and it's blocked by Noel. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
On to the floor for the Lakers, Lance Stevenson.
Fourth quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Nunn, the pass to James. From outside, off the mark.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Let me talk about the guys who play with heart. Sometimes that term is thrown around, but Walker, he's at the very top of that list.
Driving in. Counted. James has got 8 points.
Inside touch from James. Now, once he gets prime positioning, he goes to work.
Walker against Nunn. Irving for 3. Horton Tucker grabs the miss. No question, Walker's will to win inspires his teammates, Chris.
Yeah, he gives you a confidence, the belief that you're going to come out on top no matter what. And that lifts the play of everyone around him.
Now here's Barrett. He's got 5. Outside Irving with the drive. And Noel hammers it down.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that are just a fantastic look.
Los Angeles has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. The 3, James. Pure from 3-point range. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Shot from the wing. Noel with the rebound.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Now the Lakers moving it up.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Los Angeles foul. Taylor
for the Knicks. Reddish checked in for Noel. Quickly comes in for Irving. And Rose is subbed in for Walker. The Lakers making a switch here. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Reddish, here we go. On the wing quickly. Clock at 4. Driving to the basket. Rose. Poke loose. It's stolen by Bjelica. Here's Horton Tucker. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. New York has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Rose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The 3, Barrett. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the New York Knicks earning this break in the action, up 10. They've done a great job containing Westbrook. And with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. Back after this. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then let's go. Let's go. Make the game easy for each other. Make plays. Get your spacing.
And defense is so important to Coach Thibodeau.
He wants his team to get stops and leak out fast. That's just fundamental basketball.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Emmanuel Quickly. Cam Reddish is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's Randall in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
For the pros, Randall could just overwhelm guys with his size. Now, the pump fake, he has to use it to his full advantage.
Line, 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Randall drops them both.
And we've seen Randall flourish with more responsibility. He's in his prime and playing his best ball.
Looking to get back on track. And it's laid up and in by Westbrook.
I think he catches him off guard with the spin move right there.
outside Barrett. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Now here's Bjelica to the left wing. He got a piece of it.
Show me some of that signature explosiveness. Rose sending it back.
Quickly from outside, book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. They're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And stolen by Barrett. Pass to Randall. Randall draws the double, shoots over Westbrook, and that one hits the back iron. Well, Los Angeles shooting only 23% so far. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Westbrook with a screen on Barrett. Here's Davis. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the drive. And it's blocked by Davis. Takes a 3. Doesn't go that time. New York goes the other way with it. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Hits a 3-pointer.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace a team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
Irving's checked in for New York. Walker comes in for Rose. New York on D. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Here's Martin. And again, the Lakers, no good. New York has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter.
Lakers foul. That's his second personal, second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside Walker. Back to Irving. The 3. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Walker's got 4 assists now tonight.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
The shot comes out.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
To stop the drought, and that one is stuffed right through.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh yeah, bang, bang. Impressive sequence that has them fired.
That's his first personal.
Chris, the max salaries can now reach as much as $50 million a year. Now, we don't want to count other people's money, but those are some pretty good checks.
Oh, yeah, and I'm not hating on it because the more successful the league is, the more entertained fans like myself are going to be. $50 million a season? Kudos to you.
Randall can't hit.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. Gotta get the whole team pumped up.
Martin with the bucket.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Now here's Irving. Defense is right there. Pass to Reddish. Walker with it. Picked up by James. Nice shot by Walker. And the Knicks lead by 20.
He's just taking what the defense gives up. Walker, I mean, he's so smooth in these situations.
And there's the screen. And James gets it to go.
But just think what the score would be if it weren't for him. I mean, he's been amazing. But a one-man show isn't going to get you a win in the league.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him. The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, Mitchell Robinson.
Randall, right side. Outside Walker. Randall inside. Check by James. James with the block. Randall with a steal. Robinson passes to Randall. Not going to go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Martin. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Knicks.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Julius Randle.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Now, here is James. Now Bielitsa, outside Nunn. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Walker. It's tipped. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Reddish. Out to the wing. Nunn against Robinson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Barrett's checked in for New York. Quickly comes in for Walker. And the Lakers also making a switch. Davis is checked in. Free throw good. Robinson. 34 seconds left to play in the 4th. Outside Nunn. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Quickly outside. Back to Noel. Quickly outside. No good on the 3. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kyrie, your offensive creativity is second to none. Talk about how you can integrate that into a team system.
It starts in our practice. It starts with our practice habits, getting our swing action, and practicing with a purpose. You know, whether it's shoot-arounds or walkthroughs, we're starting to show progress right there and just getting back to what we know, and that's executing on both ends of the floor and trusting one another.
The more you feel comfortable with this team and your teammates, the better the team will be, no doubt. Thanks, Kyrie.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. Last but not least, here is your New Balance Player of the Game, Mitchell Robinson.